Back-to-back two-out walks. Time for our AT&T U-verse multi-view. Gotta like the Cubs' offensive approach tonight. Lots of hard hit balls early. Deep counts. This is starting to feel a little bit like the Andy Griffith preamble to the Constitution episode where he walks Barney through it. We the people.
Razor shines. No.
Blown away.
Reggie
Jackson.
Yeah, there we go. Starting to go through the alphabet now. And you said one was recently retired?
No, that was Manny.
That was Manny.
The other one somewhat recently retired within the last decade or so. That will be a fair ball. Donnie ball game with an RBI double. It's 7-0. He's got 3 RBIs tonight.
Well, this is a great example. We talked about parts of stuff, but as we showed you his numbers, stuff is one thing, but the ability to locate is so important. And clearly he's had those problems so far as a big leaguer. That one up in the eyes of Donnie Murphy. He pounced all over it.
Junior Lake.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Got it.
Oof. I'm going to need to put ice on my brain.
Ground ball, diving stop, Cozart from his knees. Out at first. The lunge by Lake, but Cozart gets him on a terrific play to end the inning. The Cubs get 1. JD needs to ice his brain, and it's 7-0.
This big and toasted is better than ever.
Gotta be the steak.
Oh, it's the steak.
Maybe it's the ambiance or the witty banter.
No, it's a steak.
It's definitely a steak, man.
Ambiance. The witty banter. Ambiance means cheese, right?
The new Angus Steak Big and Toasted is even better. Now with Angus steak, egg, and cheese on thick Texas toast. It's big on steak, huge on delicious. Grab one today. America runs on Dunkin'. Hurry in today for Dunkin's new Angus Steak Big and Toasted breakfast sandwich.
When it comes to Chicago sports, we're as obsessed as you are. Every night on Sportsnet Central, get can't-miss highlights and inside stories on the teams you live for. Sportsnet Central, presented by GMC. Tonight after postgame live on Comcast Sportsnet, fans' best friend.
Find big savings during the Menard Day sale. Get unbeatable quality, selection, and price with Cabot Stain. Australian Timber Oil has 3-way oil protection in 5 finishes. Save $7 per gallon. That's $35 on 5-gallon pails. Keep your driveway looking like new with Seal Best driveway sealers. They protect against UV rays, gas, oil, and more. 2-year sealers only $11.98. 4, 8, and 10-year sealers are also on sale.
Save big money at Menards.
This gets settled. My club has been cut in half.
I have to get out of here.
Would Clay rat?
I think Clay would do anything to stay alive.
Sons of Anarchy premieres tonight at 10, only on FX.
White Sox, Tigers. Tomorrow night at 7 on Comcast Sportsnet.
Tonight, catch the season premiere of the Lance Briggs Show on Comcast Sportsnet. The Bears linebacker will take you inside the Bears win over the Bengals and preview next week's matchup with the Vikings. Go inside the game from a player's perspective with the Lance Briggs Show, presented by GWC Law. Tonight at 11 on Comcast Sportsnet. Jackson working on a 7-hit shutout through 5. Joe Ivato airs it out. Strike 1. I'm sure there are other guys in the league who have similar pacing Jackson has, but I can't think of anybody. I mean, he works fast with nobody on. And there's a real good rhythm, but when there are runners on base, he really takes the air out of the ball. A riser, 1-2.
Soft for the first couple of pitches, then back with a couple of fastballs. And Votto was one of those guys you probably should press your advantage when you have the jump on him early. You get ahead of him and you start to nibble, he's unlikely to expand his zone. He goes out of the zone less frequently than just about any hitter in baseball. So much so that he's keyholing even on that fastball that easily could have been called a strike.
Tapped to Jackson, who will underhand to Rizzo. Votto retired for the first time tonight.
Jackson at 75 pitches. He's worked hard tonight. Had a trip around the bases in the 4th. Hot, steamy night.
going after the Japan home run record. He's a former Red. He has hit his 54th homer. He's within one of tying Sadaharu Oh's 1964 record of 55 home runs.
How many games do they have left?
Well, the last time we talked, he had about 30 games left, so I'm going to say about 20.
So he should, yeah, he should get it. I mean, in the past, when that record's been challenged by Americans, they've just walked the guy. But there's too many games left for them to do that.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Ludwig. retired. Only the third strikeout for Jackson.
And nice job mixing the pitches up in this inning. Good breaking balls to Votto. Same here with Ludwig. Fastball slider combination's been good.
Yankees lead the Orioles 7-4. Mentioned Soriano with 2 homers. Chris Davis with number 49. Mark Reynolds has hit his 18th. They're in the bottom of the 8th at Camden Yards. That's the one thing about the schedule I'm disappointed about. I still haven't been at Camden Yards. The Cubs haven't been there in a while, but the Orioles are coming to Wrigley. Angels blasting the Jays in Toronto 12-6. Mark Trumbo with his 32nd homer, one of many hit tonight, including Josh Hamilton's 20th.
Trumbo 5 out of 5 in that game. Scored 5 times. 18 hits for the Angels. Mark Burley got roughed up pretty good. 4 innings, 12 hits, 8 runs allowed.
Red Sox 2, Rays nothing in Tampa, bottom of the 8th. Pulled foul. Pirates leading again at Texas 4-1 in the 6th.
Francisco Liriano going for the Pirates tonight has allowed 1 run in 5 innings.
He doesn't seem to let bad outings affect the next one.
Don't know if there's been a better offseason acquisition.
Remember, didn't they have to rework his deal after an injury? Bruce strikes out. That'll take us to the 7th. Cubs lead 7-0.
Xfinity presents.
It's September 14th, and the world has stopped for the one event. Mayweather versus Canelo. The unbeaten pound-for-pound king. The undefeated Mexican superstar. Who is the one? Mayweather versus Canelo.
Order the fight and get 3 months of showtime at no cost. Go to Xfinity.com/boxing.
Some people say after 140 years it's time for a change, that you can't keep doing the same thing and expect great results. We're not some people. We've always brewed Coors Banquet the same way in one place, Golden, Colorado, using only pure Rocky Mountain water and the best high country barley. Because if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Coors, the banquet beer.
When it comes to being better, what's better? Being better or worse?
Better!
Okay, and what are you better at?
I'm better at telling jokes.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Queen.
Queen who?
Queen my dishes, please.
Clean.
It's queen to make it funny.
He doesn't get it.
It's not complicated. Better is better. And AT&T is the nation's fastest and now most reliable 4G LTE network.
Friday, don't miss a division showdown at PNC Park as the Cubs look to slow down a late-season surge from their rival Pirates. Coverage kicks off at 5 with Sports Talk Live. Don't miss Cubs, Pirates, Friday night at 6 on Comcast Sportsnet. An hour before kickoff, get total game day coverage with Bears pregame live on Comcast Sportsnet. Hear from Jim Miller and Dan Jiggets and go live to the field for the players preview. Watch Bears pregame live every game day, only on Comcast Sportsnet.
Construction for the 2014 spring training home of the Chicago Cubs is nearly complete. The new Mesa facility will have features reminiscent of Wrigley Field with a unique Arizona feel. Fans can place a $100 refundable deposit to secure their priority seating for season tickets. The seating selection process begins this fall. For details, visit Cubs.com/Mesa. Well, a lot of changes here. Speaking of spring training, it's starting to feel that way, but the most significant change is that Billy Hamilton is in the game and not as a pinch runner. This is the first time he's played defense, and I would assume we will see his first major league plate appearance. He's a switch hitter. We know he can run. Derek Robinson is now in right. That's Jack Hanahan over at third. Former Cub Cesar Torres is at second, and Neftali Soto over at first.
It's like a spring training game.
Don't ask me where they're hitting in the lineup. Darnell McDonald fouls out of play. The changes on the board seem to indicate they are straight up. Past the pitcher, Cozart will field. The throw to first in plenty of time.
Down 7. 3 turns at bat left. Dusty will be questioned. Hey, you pulled the plug on this one. Didn't you feel like you had a chance to come back? And well, there's always a chance, but it's really hot. Guys have been grinding hard. Day game coming tomorrow. Take this opportunity to give them a couple innings off.
Low for a ball on Castillo. Go ahead 2-run homer in the second.
One of the real positive developments this year for the Cubs has been the development of Wellington Castillo. You're going through this rebuilding phase. You're trying to identify the pieces you're going to move forward with for the long haul, and Castillo at the age of 26 turned into a very good defensive catcher. Got a good on-base percentage, and again, I think there's more power in there. The home run he hit tonight, just his 5th, but I think he's capable of being a guy who hit 15 home runs in a season.
Back at the warning track, and he leaps, and that ball's gone. It's a 2-homer night for Wellington Castillo. He's feeling it.
Yeah, well, you know, and that's what I mean. I think it's in there, and it looks to me like maybe he's made a little adjustment with his swing. And I'm not a hitting guy, but it looks to me he's got that back shoulder maybe a little lower, and it looks to me like all night long he's been looking to just unload and lift. The big high finish. He did it in the home run. Hit that fly ball to left field in the 3rd inning that he just missed, got under it, and then he hit the ball really well to center field last time up, and here he goes again for the 2nd time tonight.
First career 2-homer game for the Cubs catcher.
And, you know, a lot of veteran hitters will tell you when they first come to the big leagues, they're learning how to hit at this level, and then after a while they learn how to hit for power at this level. Whether it's pitch selection, you know, how to look for a certain pitch in a certain count and put an aggressive swing on it, or just some mechanical changes to impart backspin on the ball, a little swing change.
So 12th career homer, and again the first time he's ever gone deep twice in the same game. Zach Duke Veteran left-hander up for the Reds. Sweeney hit the game-winning homer last night. And it's 1-2 on him.
This kid Parch just having a tough time keeping the ball in the ballpark. Seven home runs allowed by him in what, 20 innings of big league work.
8-0 lead. Full count. There it is. Center field, Hamilton. 2 down. It'll be Edwin Jackson for the 4th time. Well, the Cubs are going to lose this season series, but trying to do some damage to the, I wouldn't say the Reds' playoff chances, but their division chances for sure. Jeff Samardzija and Mike Leake. Tomorrow, that ball crossed to deep left. Edwin Jackson has gone deep. Happy belated birthday to me, says Edwin. That's the 2nd homer of his career, first since 2010.
Trying to go down and away. It's straight out over the heart of the plate. And this is a good looking swing.
That'll be it for Parch after, guess what?
Did he go an inning and 2/3?
He went 1 2/3.
Oh, we're definitely in record territory now.
Honda call to the pen. It's 9-0.
Sometimes going to new places is the only way to truly arrive. Going new places, that's how we fly. Southwest Airlines now offers nonstop service from Midway to Charlotte and Rochester. If it matters to you, it matters to us. Book now online, only at southwest.com.
When it comes to being better, what's better? Being better or worse? Better! Okay, and what are you better at?
I'm better at telling jokes.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Queen.
Queen who?
Queen my dishes, please.
Clean.
It's Queen to make it funny.
He doesn't get it.
It's not complicated. Better is better. And AT&T is the nation's fastest and now most reliable 4G LTE network.
If the car was invented today, it would run on the most affordable energy source available. It would charge overnight. Every morning, you'd wake up with a full tank ready to go. If the car was invented today, it would be the 100% electric Nissan Leaf. With over 200 million everyday gas-free miles already driven, the question isn't why electric, it's why gas.
The 100% electric Nissan Leaf. Nissan, innovation that excites. Now get a 2013 Nissan Leaf for $199 a month.
Boom. That's legit right there. Great swing of the bat by Edwin Jackson. Home run number 4 of the night for the Cubs.
Double switch for the Reds. Robinson goes from right to left, and Heisey now playing right. I am having Mesa flashbacks. On a call to the pen, here's Zach Duke.
Coming in for his inning and 2/3 of work. Zach, the veteran left-hander, came up a few years back as a starting pitcher with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Worked a handful of times for the Reds. He was with the Nationals earlier in the year, was released. Reds signed him to a minor league deal. They released him, then they re-signed him 10 days later.
Cubs pitchers lead the majors in home runs. They have 6. Next in line, the Braves and Padres staffs with 3.
Travis Wood has a couple.
I think Travis has 3.
We have 3. Samardzija's got 1. Feldman had 1.
And now Jackson. Outside. And Cubs pitchers have kind of dominated the home run board against their opponent pitching staffs over the last decade or so because of Carlos Zambrano and Kerry Wood. Got some guys who can hit the ball out of the yard. Duke actually was released by the Nationals in June. Was with the Reds, got released, didn't sign with anybody, came back to the organization, and now with the big league club.
One time or another in their history, the Pirates have had Tom Prince, Zach Duke, and Jeff King.
I like it.
I don't know if they ever had Mel Queen or not. Two knocks for Castro so far tonight. Bid for another one. Comes up a little short.
By the way, I was wrong. He only signed 1 deal with the Reds. Zach Duke, after being released by the Nats. 9-0. Stretch time.
Cubs baseball is brought to you by Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 in theaters September 27th.
Flint Lockwood thought he had saved the world. And home! But something big was left over. Crocodile Supreme. On September 27th.
My machine created living food.
All right, let's get to it.
Why am I talking to a pickle?
An epic adventure.
There's a leak in the boat!
Will come to life.
You scared the jelly out of him.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
Rip Paddy! Steve! Rip Paddy! Shove! Steve!
Rated PG.
Unbelievable. In our day, we didn't have Uverse high-speed internet.
Yeah. Our babysitter didn't have a million ways to serve Mom up on a silver platter.
We had to count sheep to fall asleep.
And I always worried that I was creating an overcrowded sheep farm. In my head, Never looked like that farmer took proper care of those sheep. Too much. A little.
Connect all your Wi-Fi enabled devices with UVerse high-speed internet. Rethink possible.
Sometimes, going to new places is the only way to truly arrive. Going new places, that's how we fly. Southwest Airlines now offers nonstop service from Midway to Charlotte and Rochester. If it matters to you, it matters to us. Book now online, only at southwest.com.
Friday, the Cubs road trip rages on in Pittsburgh, where the Cubs will mix it up with the Pirates in their race for the pennant. Coverage begins at 5 with Sports Talk Live. Don't miss Cubs Pirates Friday night at 6 on Comcast Sportsnet, and we'll probably be wearing our fine Comcast Sportsnet pullovers because looks like Friday and Saturday the high temperatures will be in the low 60s.
I love it. Be a tough day here tomorrow. It's going to be smoking.
Here's Jack Hanahan. Came in to play third for Frazier at the top of the inning.
What was the goalie's name in Slapshot? Hanahan.
I forgot that.
On the opposition.
Three A's, 3 N's, 2 H's.
Harry would have had fun with that one backwards.
Nahana. Sweeney for the out.
Not a lot of drama left in this one. Cozart's got a hitting streak on the line.
Probably why he's still in there. Corky Miller on deck for Hannigan.
It's a 14-gamer for Cozart, second longest active streak. Denard Span of the Nationals has hit in 20 straight.
It's past Murphy and into the corner, and Cozart does extend his hitting streak to 15 with his third double of the series.
Dialed in.
Left center, Lake couldn't handle it, and the shutout is gone. Probably be a double for Miller.
Fans love Corky Miller here. He's been around this club for a number of years. He hadn't been a big leaguer for a couple of years prior to this season. That's a misplay by Junior out there in left field. Second ball he struggled with tonight.
It'll bring up Chris Heisey, but Chris Bosio will come out. All right, you want to have a little more trivia?
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay. I have the top 10 all-time career leaders in Reds history in on-base plus slugging.
Ooh.
How many of the 10
OPS
do you think you can name
in Reds history?
Career.
So is there a
OPS.
Minimum number of games played, or
well, let's see.
Significant?
I would say about 2,000 plate appearances.
Okay.
So a lot.
Okay.
4 or 5 years.
Lotto.
He's number 1. All-time Reds, yeah, 961. Lim and Grimm.
If only we could sign BK Kim. That would be awesome.
Out of a third mound
Grimm
out there.
and Kim. And a guy named Jim. Votto bench.
Nope.
Morgan.
He's 4th.
Larkin?
Nope.
Not top 10?
Wow. I mean, it's a pretty impressive list when it doesn't include those guys.
Yeah. Klazuski?
Yes, 8th.
Eric Davis?
Yes. 5th. You're getting there.
George Foster?
Yes. 7th. There's one name on the list I don't think you will get that is a very interesting one to me.
Paul O'Neill?
No. Get the easy ones first.
How about Griffey? Either one. Junior.
Yes.
Let's start with Junior.
No, yeah, senior. I think it's senior. No, junior. It is junior. Yep.
So
you're missing the top.
Have I done the Big Red Machine yet? Oh, Frank Robinson.
Yeah, he's number 2. So one you probably won't get. I'm going to give you. He's 10th on the list. Cy Seymour.
I would not have gotten that.
Back in the early 1900s. McDonald makes the catch, 2 outs. Did you say Morgan?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're missing number 3 and number 9 on the list. Here's Billy Hamilton. Get a good hand. He's a switch hitter. He's known for his speed. 75 steals at AAA. He's been called upon 4 times.